Hello, this is Grunstar, and recently the company name I want to pronounce it as Bleass, but I think it's actually Bliss. I think I've heard people pronounce it on videos. They make a bunch of plugins that I really like. I own quite a few of them, and I was looking at this Voices. I think it came out last year, and this Voices plugin takes four different outputs, and it can change around the voice and make it harmonize and do kind of cool stuff. And I was like looking at it because it's on sale, I think currently. Yeah, like half off, and I'm like, oh, can I use this? And I was looking at it, watching the videos, and I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. But I think I have something similar to this that I already own. And lo and behold, I do. There's this trap tune, and while it doesn't do per se multiple voices, you can have a second voice on here. Bitwig will, with their FX layer, allow you to have multiple voices. So I got a person singing over here.
We'll run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon.
And then, so what I want to do is I want to take the trap tune and kind of create harmonizing with it. And realistically, you probably only need around two knobs. There's this transpose knob and this format shift knob, and you can mess around with distortion and reverb and delay if you want. In fact, I'll add a little bit of reverb in there.
We'll run to the...
And then make sure that we're not bypassing it. Oh, that's why. Alright. Let's put it on the correct channel then.
We'll run to the moon, waiting for the morning.
Okay, so we have the reverb on, so now what we want to do is we kind of want to transpose it down a little bit.
We'll run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon.
And then it's got tuning. We go C major.
We'll run to the moon.
No, we'll keep it chromatic. That robotic size did it much. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to duplicate because there's four different voices on there, so we want four different instances of it. So we're going to move the transpose up.
We'll run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning.
And then we want to add an additional layer, but not do anything with it. I think you could just put a tool in here to just hold it.
We'll run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon, run to the moon. We'll run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon.
We'll duplicate it a couple more because we want one more voice at least. And then for this one, we are going to mess with the formants.
We'll run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon, run to the moon. We'll run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon, run to the moon. We'll run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon, run to the moon. We'll run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon, run to the moon.
And it gives it a little bit of characteristics in the back other than just her singing, and we can reduce the amount of the original input.
We'll run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon.
And, one of the things that the Voices offers is a lot of modulation possibilities, but this is Bitwig, right? You got all of these modulation possibilities within Bitwig, and you can, have your normal ways of doing it. Bitwig, do you want an envelope? Do you want a LFO type of modulation? Do you want steps? I think they had steps. It was kind of nice where you could do, let's do steps, and then we could do where we want to mess with the intensity with the steps. So we grab the thing, we mess with the intensity, we bring it up, and then I want to make this bipolar, so that it goes up and down.
We'll run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon.
Let's make sure we're kind of on beat. Right now it's raw, so okay, so we're good, but we can probably go, and then we gotta tell what the tempo is. So I gotta in the looks like it's 100. Let's lower the BPM.
Run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon, run to the moon. We are run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon, run to the moon. We are run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning.
It gives it kind of like robotic type of sound to it. So somewhat cool.
Run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon.
Okay, and of course, you know, she's probably getting on nerves because we're listening to it over and over and over again. But a couple more things. I wanna be able to mess with this again. We could like have a universal track level modulation. And then do the same on this one. I want to bipolar it. I want to randomize it. Then that way, what we could do on this one is that for all of the different things that we have, we can make it all sync on the track rather than... So we could do transpose for that one. We can do transpose here. We do format shifting.
Run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon, run to the moon. Run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon, run to the moon. Run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, but my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon, run to the moon.
And it gives it a little bit of variance, but not most. And so within the context of the song, it doesn't sound that far off, hopefully. Let's add in some other music so that we can have some context, so we're not just hearing her over and over and over again. Okay, I'm back, and as you can tell, there's some things added to it. I totally went UJam on this thing to kind of make it fast and easy, and UJam's great with this stuff.
Run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon, run to the moon. Run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon, run to the moon. Run to the moon, waiting for the morning. Run to the moon, my heart is burning. Run to the moon, run to the moon, run to the moon.
That poor bass. It is distorted all to heck and back, and I love it. At any rate, yeah. So overall, I think I've owned Trap Tune for a while, and it I think the whole point of this was using this to create kind of like vocal harmonies or choruses or something like that, and it kind of does the job. It gives you some extras type of stuff for like one set of vocals that are coming in, and you know need to play around with it. It offers some kind of the same type of knobs that you would normally see in most of these things with transpose and format, I believe, as well as the intensity of how much it puts into it, and you can mess around with the speed and style, of course. And then, of course, you got other voices that this does without having to rely upon the FX layer again. Adding distortion, reverb, and delay if you want multi-effects on it also, and then turning up the input and output, as well as this thing's got a whole bunch of presets to kind of mess around with stuff. And usually all I do when I normally use this is I just go down and pick the stuff, and the lo-fi is pretty fun to play around with. And you got a whole bunch of possibilities on this thing, and it wasn't bad. I picked it up. I don't remember when I picked it up. It was like a couple of years ago, and it was on sale or something, or just got released, and I was like, "Ooh, cool!" and picked it up, and every now and then I'll pick it up and throw it on there, not really focus on the lyrics or what I'm doing with it, and or the sound, and throw it on there just to mess with the voice, to do the tuning a little bit and stuff like that, and it works. For what I want to use with it. Normally I just use trash too, though. This is by far probably my most used plugin. I will go to that thing time and time again, but overall, this one's not bad. It definitely staved off my purchase of the voices thing. Other than that, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening, and I will catch you later.